Welcome back, everyone, to the attic. I'm Andy. Today, I am doing a VR for Eric at Duck Card Closet. He's celebrating his 1,000th sub. He wanted us to do a VR with some special instructions, doing a sentence, including some baseball players' names, and trying to do it in a little bit of a unique way. So I got something here that I came up with in about 10 minutes after sorting through some cards yesterday. Here goes nothing. So put your seatbelts on. It could be a bumpy ride. I'm not the greatest of public speakers or anything like that. As a matter of fact, when I had to do a report for 5th grade, I remember particularly being stuck in front of the front of the class, told to go up and read my report, which I had not memorized at that time, and I hate it being in front of people. I was pretty shy in school, and I remember standing up there, and the whole time I had the paper in front of my face, and nerves. So bear with me here. Anyway, let's turn this around and get started. Class is in session. Be right back. All right, before I get started here, Eric is a big Red Sox fan, so I figured I would completely invest in this here and put my Red Sox I'm a fan trophy out, which I have quite a few of them, not every team. I've been working on this for years. These were out when I was probably like 9-10 years old, and I had a Pirates one for a long time and a Phillies one since I live in Pennsylvania. Over the years, I've just been picking them up as I see them. So this one here is for you, Eric. All right. Oh, earthquake. All right. The school bell rings on a cool fall day, and as all the students take their seats, the teacher stands up and he says, "Today we are going to do something a little different. My instructions are as follows. When I call on you, I want you to stand up and give the quickest response to the question as possible. So this means when I call your name, you give me the answer that you think it is as fast as you can." So here we go. We'll start out with some easy ones first. What is the opposite of old? Kurt. Young. Very good, Kurt. That is correct. What is the opposite of big, Brian? Little. Great job. Okay, last easy one. What's the opposite of push, Terry? Pull, Terry replies. Amazing job, class. Now's where it becomes a little more difficult, but I have a feeling you will all do just fine. The subject of the matter is going to be presidents. Who was our first president, Ron? Washington. Excellent, Ron. You've been paying attention in class. Okay, next. What president was assassinated on November 22nd, 1963, Terry? Kennedy, of course. Everyone knows that, said Terry. Nice. I see you've been doing your assignment, Terry. Okay, this will be the last question. The period is almost over. Class, what was the name of the vice president who was hastily sworn in as president only 2 hours and 8 minutes later aboard Air Force One at Dallas Love Field? Kirby. Puckett, he shouts. That was way too hard for me to remember all of that. The teacher looked at Kirby with this stone cold stare and calmly said, "Class dismissed." And Kirby, the answer would have been Johnson. Please focus a little harder in speech therapy with your pronunciations. Now, get going before I send you to Principal Goldberg's office. Or even worse, call your parents to make arrangements with the undertaker if you ever talk like that in my class again. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. That's all I got for you. I'm going to spin this around quick, say my goodbyes. All right, that's what I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed. And one last question. What jersey are you wearing today, Andrew? Jackson, of course. All right, guys. I don't know. I couldn't see the camera when I turned around, so hopefully you can see the Jackson on the back of my jersey. Eric, once again, congratulations. That's an awesome milestone you have there. 1,000 subs is not anything to joke about. And with that being said, sending it off as I usually do. Have a super freaking awesome day, everyone. Peace, y'all.